Hello, welcome to the video. I'm going to share with you the 3 recipes that I eat every single week that take me about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. And these are things that have all helped me to lose like 40 pounds on a plant-based diet and then keep them off. My philosophy when it comes to meals is I want it to be quick, I want it to be packed full of veggies, and I want it to take delicious. So I'm gonna taste delicious, not take delicious. Hopefully it's not taking delicious. I need the delicious to stay. So without further ado, let's get into these 3 recipes. Okay, so I am going to make a very, very quick and easy meal. We already have some rice on, and I'm just gonna make like a miso kind of veggie soup. We're gonna have that with rice, and I'll show you what Nick's doing because he loves it so much. It's so good and so easy. What were you doing, love? He's so happy. Nick's put the rice on. We're gonna do the veggies. Let's get to it. And I gotta go out. I'm meeting my sisters to go watch a movie, which I'm very scared about. So what's it called?
Mickey 17.
Mickey 17. Let me know in the comments if you've seen it. I'm terrified because I know it's gonna have like a lot of gore.
Or death.
A lot of death. But I'm gonna ride my bike down. So let's be fast. Time is 5:37. Okay. Mushies. Are you gonna come help me? Anyone can help me.
I'm gonna cut mushrooms.
Miso. Beef stock cubes too. Vegan. We have so many courgette. Oh, this is like what the physio told me to do, like squat out like this kind of. Got some kale. Pluto. We just got a trampoline, which is very exciting. I'm very proud right now, but I want to show you all the prep that I just did earlier. Get a load of this. I did all this. My rice, I need to fluff that up, but I've got tons of stuff cooked up ready. So. Ready to go. Well, that failed. Ew. And one of my favorite things about like super easy one pot kind of meals like this is that I'm just cleaning up as I go. Like I'm pretty much cleaned up and just getting organized. It's kind of softened now. Mushrooms, the soft tofu. Ah, get bits out.
Ah, it feels so good.
Does it? Ooh, okay. Roast carrots. Bagel seasoning. All right, well, we are all served up. Look at this. I'm gonna show you properly. Rice and veg. And then this is for the kids. Let's give this a little bit of a taste. I love that soft tofu in there. This is kind of like a very easy version of like a sundubu, which is a Korean like miso kind of stew like this. So I'd almost call it that. Can't remember exactly how to cook it, but I used to eat this kind of thing all the time when I lived in Korea. And then rice and avocado. It's really good. Like, it's so comforting, this meal. Okay, but let's take it to the next level. I'm also gonna do some seaweed. I just like eating it like this, just little bits of seaweed, toasted. Don't drop it. Then it's so good. You wanna come have a try? You can be the taste tester. Okay.
That's so good.
Okay, so a meal like this, the reason that I can say this is amazing for weight loss is it has just so many vegetables. And then we have our rice, which is a starch source. If you wanted to make it even lower in calories, you could. I would just add potatoes to this. But this is like a super delicious, low calorie meal. You're eating like a pound of vegetables in here very, very easily. It was very, very quick and it's very, very comforting because it's like very salty. Yeah, so super easy, and that took about like 25 minutes. Bit quicker if I hadn't been filming. And if you're cooking it for like one, this takes me, sometimes I make this like a single serve. It really doesn't take very long. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bike into town, I'm gonna watch this scary movie, and then everyone's gonna eat this, I'm gonna come back and eat mine. I'll see you for the next meal. Okay, so we really do not have long. Here, Pastor Freckle. I'm gonna make a Cos kind of salad, and I already have, like earlier this day, I did some rolling prep, which I always do. So I have my potatoes, I have some tofu cooked up, I cooked up some pumpkin, I cooked up some carrot. So we're gonna just make something very, very quickly because I am gonna go out and do something fun tonight. All right, let's go. Huge amount of potatoes here. And then I also have my tofu. Put all those into the air fryer. I'm gonna do carrot, potato, and then tofu. More nutritional yeast. And then I've got some Cos lettuce, some tomatoes, and some cucumber. Okay, so I've got all this ready now, and I'm just gonna put it to the side so people can assemble their own food and make a quick dressing. Let's go. We're gonna make a bit of like a honey kind of mustard dressing. Some firm tofu, some vinegar, mustard, cashews, and some maple syrup. And then I'm gonna do the water just a bit at a time and just kind of see how we go. So it's about half a cup to blend it up. All right, so this is what the dressing looks like. I'm gonna give it a taste test. Look at that texture. It's kind of got what we're going with here. Well, let's plate it up. Got our crispy veggies here. Look at that. This is the best bit. Let's go in with this dressing.
This is a new scarf.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh, baby.
That's a new scarf.
And then some capers. Look at that. I'm so excited. Pepper. And some chili. All right, so let's give this a bit of a taste test. Let's give it a good mix. Potato and tofu. Ooh. Let's try this. So crunchy. So good. So good. All right, so I am going to make up like a very, very quick pasta. And this is something that I like to do kind of at the end of the week and just look and see what in my fridge needs eating. And because you can kind of make pasta with anything. And so I'm gonna make a kind of like a capsicum, oof, that just fell. I'm gonna make a capsicum pasta. So let's do that with like tomato as well. And an onion. Okay, I'm gonna put some salt. I'm going to also cut up these because they're starting to go a bit bad. Air fryer is actually cleaner than it normally would be. Put in the air fryer. Okay, so Riley is making noodles and I'm gonna just start doing the sauce for this pasta. Let's do it. I've got some leftover tofu, so I'm gonna go in with that. And I'm also gonna wash some of these sun-dried tomatoes in so that they don't have as much oil. Just trying to get this all in without it moving about. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, some nutritional yeast. Salt, and then I have some cashews. This is going to be like, also could be like an amazing soup. Okay, so we've got the sauce now. I've drained my pasta. Let's assemble this. So the pasta tastes really good. That's what it looks like. It's great. It's a little bit too kind of runny because I didn't drain it well enough. It still tastes really good, but I have so much of this left. I kind of want to just make it into a soup. And so it doesn't really have a lot of like starchiness in it. It's just mostly like veggies, non-starchy veggies. So I'm going to add some kumara to it to blend it up. Sweet potato. It's so good. You wanna try? All right, so I'm gonna serve this up here for Nick, and he's going to eat this. And then I have got my soup here, which I'm really enjoying. And like, typically I just really like to have like as much as like a potato-based, veggie-based meal as I possibly can. So for me, like I do have pasta, and if I was going to eat this, I would have it with all that broccoli that I just cooked up, which you probably didn't see. But I'm just gonna have this soup, which is pretty much a 50-50 plate. It's actually really, really good. But let's give the pasta a proper taste test. Here we go. So many veggies in here. Oh, so yum. You wanna try it? Come over here. Sure. For you. Okay, so all of these recipes are amazing for weight loss because of 4 key reasons. The first one is that they are packed full of veggies. So what this means is that it's going to lower the calorie density per bite or per plate. It means that if you were to normally have like a big plate of food that would, let's say, be like 800 calories, once you add a ton of vegetables to that, you're still eating the same volume of food, but now that works out to about 500 calories. And by the way, I have a full video about how Veggie Dynamics works. It is the #1 thing that helped me to lose 40 pounds, and it's inside of my free Kickstarter program. So I'm gonna link that in the description for you to go and check out completely for free to know exactly how to build weight loss meals like this. The second thing is these meals do not have oil. That means that the calorie density is lower again. It means that I can eat a large volume of food and still get into that calorie deficit, or now, which I don't need to be anymore, I actually just maintain my weight, because all weight loss is just about lowering your calories and being able to consistently do that. And oil is the highest calorie food on the planet. It's about 4,000 calories per pound, which means that even 1 tablespoon of oil is going to be more calories than an entire head of broccoli. The third thing, this feels like, back in the day, like when we were at school, we used to do like West Side or something like this. Anyway, the third thing is that these recipes are mostly whole foods. So they're not containing things that are more processed like flour, except for the pasta, which is still pretty low in calorie density. But the base of them is mostly things like potatoes, or it's whole food starches like rice. We do have pasta in there, but because it's cooked with water, it's kind of similar to something like rice in terms of the amount of calories per serve. I'm not using really high calorie foods like vegan meats, bread, crackers, or any of those really high calorie elements. And then the fourth thing is that these meals are low in fat. So fat is not bad for you. Fat is a really vital part of your diet, but the calories in fat rack up quickly because for a gram of fat, you have double the calories that you would if that was the same gram of protein or carbohydrates. So what that means is that when you add like a little bit of cashews, when you add some nut butters, when you add oil, when you add avocado, when you add a lot of these things, you up the calories in the meal very, very quickly, but you don't get a lot more bulk and you don't get a lot more fullness. So by minimizing the amount of fats that I have in my meals, I'm able to keep those calories much lower and up the volume, which means that they're in that perfect weight loss zone. So those are the 4 reasons that these meals are amazing for weight loss. But even maybe more importantly, or just as importantly as that, is that they're just quick to make and they're delicious and they're easy. And if I can make a meal fast, then I'm much more likely to do that, and I have that on hand, than to go and get takeout. So do yourself a favor and make things easy and quick so that you actually can eat them. That's it for me today. Let me know in the comments which of these meals you're going to try, and I will see you next week for another video. All right, bye.